Habibti. Tonight I pressed my ear against the desert floor. At first I thought there was only silence, but slowly, I heard a rhythm beneath the sand. It was not the wind, it was not the cry of distant beasts. It was a heartbeat, steady, ancient, eternal. The desert itself was alive, breathing, pulsing, remembering. I closed my eyes, and in that heartbeat, I felt you, as if the earth itself carried your pulse, as if every grain of sand was a memory of our love. Habibti, I whispered your name into the soil, and the desert answered, not with words, but with a trembling beneath my palm, like the earth smiling in silence. Do you see now? Our love is not only in the sky, not only in the falcon's shadow, not only in the gallop of the horse, it is in the very bones of this land. Every dune is a letter, every oasis is a verse, every storm is a chorus. The desert is not empty, it is full of us. And when I walk alone, I am never truly alone, for the land itself walks with me, singing your name, carrying your light. Habibti, there is a horse I ride at night, and he is no ordinary steed. His hooves do not merely touch the ground, they touch time itself. When he runs, the past unravels behind me, and the future opens ahead. His mane is woven with starlight, his breath carries the scent of eternity. I hold his reins, but in truth, it is he who carries me, towards you, always towards you. Sometimes, he gallops across dunes of gold, sometimes through valleys of shadow, sometimes along ridges, where the stars feel so close, that I could pluck them with my hand. Habibti, on his back, distance does not frighten me, because I know, no matter how far, his hooves will never stop, until they reach your door. And when that day comes, when he halts before you, his body shining with sweat and sand, his eyes aflame with triumph, I will descend from him, and fall at your feet, not as a prince, not as a falconer, not as a poet, but simply as a man who has traveled lifetimes, just to love you once more. Habibti, look up tonight. Do you see Orion's belt? Do you see the curve of the crescent moon? Do you see the milky rivers of the galaxy? I have drawn us among them. Every star is a word, every cluster a sentence, and the sky is my parchment. The falcon flies above, but even he cannot reach the height of my longing. So I wrote it upon the stars, where no storm can erase it, where no time can fade it. Habibti, we are not bound by the earth, we are not bound by the desert, we are written into the cosmos itself. When you close your eyes, you may think I am far, but look to the sky, and you will see me, in the shimmer of every star, in the arc of every moon, in the eternal fire of every sun. Our love is no longer just ours, it is celestial. The universe carries it, sings it, and guards it. So when night feels lonely, and silence feels heavy, remember this, you are not alone, for above you stretches a sky that has memorized our names, and below you lies a desert that hums with our heartbeat, and between them, the falcon, the horse, the poet, and his Habib, forever always, written among the stars. Habibti, tonight I stood where the desert meets the horizon, where sand becomes sky, where silence becomes prayer, and above me, the crescent moon hung like a blade of silver, a witness to my vow. I placed my hand upon my chest, and spoke into the night, not with lips, but with the beating of my heart. Forever only you. The desert listened, the dunes leaned close, even the falcon, perched high upon my arm, bowed his head in stillness, as if he too understood the weight of this oath. Habibti, you are not a dream I chase, you are the reality that carries me. The stars above may fall, the dunes below may vanish, the rivers of time may run dry, but still my love will burn, a flame unshaken by the winds of eternity. I have ridden my horse through storms, through shadows that tried to break me, through valleys where even light was afraid to enter. Yet every step, every gallop, was lit by the lantern of your love. Without it, I would be lost. With it, I am invincible. Habibti, do you know what it means to swear, an oath beneath the crescent moon. It means the desert itself becomes your witness. It means the sky itself seals your promise. It means that every grain of sand now carries the weight of my vow. And should I ever break it, the desert would rise against me, the falcon would abandon me, the stars would turn their faces away. But I have no fear, for my heart knows only one path, and that path leads to you. I dream of the day I ride across the horizon and find you waiting where the earth kisses the sky. The falcon will circle above us, the horse will bow his head, the dunes will sing their low songs of welcome, and I will fall to my knees before you, press my forehead against your hands, and whisper, Habibti, the journey is over, the vow has been fulfilled, the desert kept me, the stars guided me, but it is you who saved me. Habibti, until that day comes, I will continue to carve our love into the heart of the night. Every moon that rises, every dawn that breaks, will carry my oath across the heaven. So when you see the crescent, know that somewhere beneath it, I stand in the desert, my heart raised like a torch, my soul bound to yours, forever and beyond. Habibti, tonight I do not speak to the desert alone. I do not speak to the falcon, nor to the horse, nor even to the stars. Tonight I speak to eternity itself. For I have walked long roads of silence, I have crossed dunes that swallowed armies, I have ridden into storms that broke kings, and still my heart survived, because it carried your light. Habibti, do you know what the desert taught me? That gold is not found in treasure, but in patience. That strength is not in the sword, but in the heart that endures. And that love, true love, is not a fleeting flame, but an eternal fire that no wind can extinguish. Tonight I climbed the tallest dune. From its crown, I looked upon the endless sea of sand. It stretched like time itself, and yet all I saw was you. The falcon soared above me, a shadow against the moon. His cry echoed across the dunes, as if announcing to the night, this love is unbreakable. The horse stood strong beneath me, his breath rising like smoke, his eyes burning like embers. He too knew the journey was no longer about distance, it was about destiny. And the stars, oh, Habibti, the stars, they gathered closer tonight. They listened, they shimmered, they wrote our story in silver. The constellations themselves bent their shape to weave our names into their eternal map. Habibti, I raised my hand to the sky, and I swore my final vow. If the desert crumbles into oceans, I will swim to you. If the stars fall into silence, I will still sing your name. If time itself grows weary and ends, I will begin it again, just to love you once more. And then the desert answered. The dunes shifted, singing a song older than men. The falcon circled thrice, his shadow blessing me. The horse stamped the earth, declaring his loyalty, and the stars, they rained their light upon me, a crown of fire upon my brow. Habibti, tonight eternity crowned me, not as a prince, not as a poet, not as a falconer, but as a lover, yours, only yours. So when you hear the wind, know that it carries my oath. When you see the stars, know that they shine with our names. When you walk the desert, know that every grain of sand whispers my devotion. And when the crescent moon hangs above you, smiling its silver smile, remember I once stood beneath it, and gave it my soul, and it gave me you. Habibti, this is not the end, this is the beginning, the crown of forever, the throne of love, the kingdom of two souls bound by desert, guarded by falcons, carried by horses, written in stars. Forever always, beyond life, beyond time, you and